Good morning, friends. Happy Monday and welcome back to the Divine Power series. We're on a journey to explore the incredible resources God has given us to live powerful, impactful lives for His kingdom. Today, we're diving into a practice that might seem challenging, but holds incredible potential. Biblical fasting. Now, when we hear the word fasting, some of us might cringe. But let's be clear, this isn't just a suggestion, it's a divine mandate. Jesus Himself fasted and He encouraged us to do the same. In Matthew 6, verses 16 through 18, He doesn't say if you fast, but when you fast. See, He understood the power of this spiritual discipline, and He wants us to understand it too. And He Himself lived by example. Matthew 4:2 shares that Jesus, after His baptism, was led by the Spirit into the wilderness where He fasted, forget this, 40 days and 40 nights. His fasting wasn't just a physical act, it was a spiritual preparation, a complete surrender to the Father's will before He began His public ministry. It demonstrates the profound connection between fasting and spiritual empowerment. There is a story of the demon-possessed boy in Matthew 17. The disciples couldn't cast out the demon, and Jesus revealed the reason. He said, "This kind does not go out except by prayer and fasting." Friends, some breakthroughs, some spiritual battles require a deeper level of surrender and dependence in God. They require fasting. And let's be clear, a biblical fast is abstaining from food for a spiritual purpose. The world is discovering the physical benefits of intermittent fasting, but we're talking about something deeper. Jensen Franklin's powerfully states, fasting is not just a physical discipline, it's a spiritual feast. It's about setting aside our physical desires to feast on God's presence. Why does God delight in our fasting? Because it demonstrates our hunger for Him, our willingness to sacrifice for His purposes. He sees our hearts and He rewards our obedience. Let's talk about the benefits. Yes, there are physical benefits like detoxifying the body, promoting cellular repair, and improving mental clarity and focus. But the spiritual benefits are far greater. 1, fasting deepens our intimacy with God. It clears away distractions and allows us to focus on Him. 2, fasting strengthens our spiritual sensitivity. We become more attuned to His voice and guidance. 3, fasting breaks strongholds. It weakens the power of sin and temptation in our lives. And 4, fasting releases supernatural power. It opens doors for God to move in supernatural ways. Think of it as hitting a spiritual reset button. It's a way to say, God, I'm serious about seeking you. Now, how do we do it? Start small. If you've never fasted before, begin with a short fast, perhaps skipping one meal. Seek God for guidance on what kind of fast He wants you to do. Remember to stay hydrated by drinking water. This week, I challenge you to consider a fast. Ask God what He wants you to set aside and for how long. It might be food, or it might be something else that's taking up too much of your time and attention. As you embark on your fasting journey, you might consider integrating calm and reflective moments with a soothing cup of herbal tea. I'm currently on a 40-day fast, and I frequently enjoy a blend of unsweetened turmeric, ginger, cinnamon, apple cider vinegar, and lemon tea. It's a comforting way to support both my physical well-being and mental clarity during this spiritual practice. Friends, God is pleased when we fast with a genuine heart. He sees fasting as a sacrifice that signifies our commitment to supernatural growth and obedience. Isaiah 58:6-9 beautifully describes God's response to genuine fasting, highlighting that our intentional abstinence brings us closer to His heart and rewards us with His presence and blessings. Let's step into this powerful discipline together. Let's experience the spiritual feast that awaits us. Thank you for being part of this journey of discovering in the Divine Power series. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more inspiring content. See you next week when we delve deeper into the synergy between fasting and prayer. Until next time, step purposefully into your best week. It starts now.